Hey, good evening, everybody. So today I want to walk us through the recent addition that I had to my YouTube Moolah account. So with my monetized YouTube account, I'm actually able to gain revenue from that, paid by Google, and that's obviously paid by you guys coming to visit the channel, watching the ads. And what I decided to do not too long ago was take all the money that I get from my YouTube account or my Google paying me for my ad account, my monetization account, and investing that so that we can see the progress together. It's only right because you guys are the only reason why I get this money. So instead of, I guess, putting it in my pocket and using it to, buy food or pay for, a phone or whatnot, it only makes sense to share this with you guys and show you guys the progress of what's going on. So the graph that you'll see on here is basically the last year or so of money that I got from my YouTube account. I'll switch it to 2 years. So you'll see this large hiatus here. This is when my account, they changed the rules of YouTube monetization accounts, so you needed to get over 1,000 subscribers. So during this time period, I was building my account up to that point. And only recently had I started getting paid again. It's almost 6 months ago or so now. So you'll see the last time I made a video, I was either at about $1,100 or just over $1,300. Recently was able to put about another $124 in the last month due to an additional payment coming through. For those of you who don't know, you have to wait until you get about $100 or so before you get paid. So if you're making about $50 a month, you're going to get paid every 2 months, if that makes sense. So you have to hit a $100 threshold before YouTube pays you. In terms of how my returns are compared to the market over the past year, this blue is my rate of return, so it's about 11.5% or 11.2% compared to the bond index and the S&P 500 and also the 3-month treasury. So honestly, don't look at this too much. I'm more just concentrating on just getting money in here and building up a consistent amount of revenue coming from this account. At the moment, you will see that if I go to my YouTube Moolah account, that I currently get paid about $27 based off of this account, and this is obviously some of the cash that's in the account, and I can show you guys the actual values here. But how many shares I have. So IJR is a small cap fund, so just a couple shares of that. ITOT is a total stock market fund provided by iShares, and IVV is an S&P 500 fund. So let me scroll over and kind of show you guys in case you guys are interested in looking at those. And the yields are relatively low, a little less than 2%, but they go up over time and what have you. But good enough at the moment to get me around $27 a year, which is awesome. This is something that I'm gonna basically just keep the money going into the cash account, and with additional revenue that I get from YouTube, I'll be reinvesting in shares. My current thought at the moment is whenever I see the S&P 500 drop to a relatively decent price, I'll buy more. Otherwise, I'll just continue to stack cash. So I recently purchased some more in the low 270s, so about 2,700 if you're looking at the S&P actual value compared to what the stock value is. And my total cost basis of all these 4 shares that I have in the S&P 500 is about $268. So it's not great, right? It's just under $2,700, but it's good for about a 7.5% or so return at the moment. My ITOT is something that I bought, probably a year or so ago as one of my longer holdings, and that's up about 15%. But what I'm really interested in is not necessarily the total value of what's coming into the YouTube Moolah account, but more so what the dividends that are coming off of it is. So just very grateful for the fact that I have about $27, consistently coming in every year. That's good enough for just about $650 or so every quarter. It doesn't seem like a lot, but you have to think, just 5 or so years ago, this is what I was starting off at in some of my other accounts, right? So in 5 or so years, if I continue to make videos and I continue to show you guys my progress and you guys continue to watch the videos, this could essentially be as large as, some of the portfolios that I have, or some of the portfolio that I have at the moment, which is, going to be generating about $7,500 to almost $8,000 this year. So it's all about consistency. It's all about continuing to save. And it's all about you guys continuing to enjoy the content and interacting with me and watching my videos and also commenting with me and asking for advice and what have you. So really appreciate where we've gotten to so far in terms of the YouTube Moolah account. That being said, I'm also open for options. If you guys think that maybe the S&P 500 isn't necessarily the right way to go, I'm more than happy to listen to you guys. But it's been a great run so far over the past 2 years, watching this kind of stair step. At first, I was kind of just keeping it in cash, but you can see I eventually invested it, so it started to go up and down on a day-to-day basis. And this is kind of cool. You saw it kind of dipping rather drastically by the end of the year until I added some more money once I started getting monetized again, and it's only been going up on the recent tear that it's been so far since the beginning of the year. So really ecstatic, almost $1,500 in the account, which is rather unbelievable considering it's all coming from the monetization from you guys and continuing to watch the channel and everything like that. So really appreciate it. Wanted to give you guys the update. Always thinking about you guys every time it comes in and how I could share the updates with you. I'm very curious about what you would rather see during these updates. I feel like just saying, hey, $124 added to the portfolio at the end of March, that's cool, it's exciting. Being able to see how you guys are contributing to my portfolio. But at the same time, I feel like there's something more I could do. So any suggestions that you guys have, please leave them down in the comments section down below. And I'd be more than happy to consider anything. But for the time being, I think that's really it. Until I think of something else, I will talk to you guys in a later video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.